Ladies and gentlemen, after so many hours and so many times, because last time we did a tier list of 80s and 90s cartoons, but now we're back, but with 2010s cartoons, shows, and movies. And believe it or not, I am not alone. I have another person who is like had previous experience with it.
YouTube Bruno, of
Yes,
course.
YouTube him, you Croatian YouTuber right here, Silencio Bruno. And right
Silencio.
here, we're gonna change up these tier list. And that is, we're gonna go like, let's see, how we're gonna do. Oh wait, did I forgot something? Yeah, I think I did. My apologies. Here you go. So we're gonna call this tier list right here. We're gonna call it. Let's see. Let's think. We're gonna add this as what's that? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. And as for this, I have a better idea.
Of course,
Cringe.
Adventure Time 2010. Of course.
I know. Like we have so many cartoons right here. The first one is The Amazing World of Gumball, Scooby Doo, The Mystery Inc., Rick and Morty, one of the best Adult Swim shows ever. We have Loud House, even though Loud House started all the way back in 2016. And that show alone
Yeah.
is considered as number 2 as the best Nickelodeon show ever, besides SpongeBob. Then we have Bob's Burger, another adult show. Then we have Uncle Grandpa, Bunny Killer, a character that is like half bunny, half Dracula. Then we have regular show, Tough Puppy, and whatever this cartoon is. And then we have the Looney Tunes show, a show that has all the Looney Tunes characters living a normal day-to-day life, like a sort of sitcom, like Family Guy, like going like, "Hey, Daffy Duck, remember the time I pissed off Elder Fudd? That is very despicable." Then we have Danvers, the series, and I'll shit you not, there's one clip from that show, from that one episode that goes like, "Hi, I'm your new neighbor. I just moved in." And then his respond is, "I don't care who the IRS send you. I'm not paying my taxes."
I'm not paying my taxes.
He literally turned off the woman that was going like with the whole seductive voice, and then his response is saying, "I don't care who you are. I'm not paying my taxes."
I'm not paying my taxes.
Exactly. And then we have
God.
LMP, not the original from the 80s and 90s. We have the one more popular version. This show alone brought so many bronies into the community of internet.
So many bronies.
Yeah, yes, and also we have Ultimate Spider-Man, and I shit you not, I watched that show when it was aired on Disney XD, and I gotta say it was absolute cinema. I'll tell you that much, because there's one special episode that features none other than the homeboy himself, Deadpool.
Yep.
Then
Deadpool himself.
And then we have another show, but this show is like anime but with adult humor in it. Why? Because this show is called Panty and Stocking. And if any of you don't know what this show is all about, I'm gonna tell you one thing. This show is about two angels doing something and such, while they also have their demon counterpart. And I gotta say, most of the episodes have some very inappropriate stuff, like that one scene of the episode when the Pope priest, who's like a black dude with an afro, fucking comes out of his afro. Yeah, this is the actual show that aired on TV. And then we have this show, whatever this is called. Someone tell me in the comment section below. And also we have this Cartoon Network classic, Heroes 108, or Heroes 108 in short. Then we have whatever this show is, like trying to do a sort of Home Alone wannabe like. And then we have another adult show called Harley Quinn. Then we have this show about a ladybug. And then we have Cartoon Network is Cancer, Teen Titans Go. Why I'm calling it Cancer? Why am I calling Teen Titans Go? Why am I calling Teen Titans Go Cancer in Cartoon Network? Because everyone hates Teen Titans Go, because
the original Teen Titans was better than the Teen Titans Go that we get in that Teen Titans Go was.
Yeah, and
no offense.
And also, I shit you not, you know, when Teen Titans was a thing back then, Cartoon Network did the one despicable thing they ever done in an April Fool's Day, and that is them going like, oh, it's April Fool's, how about we non-stop airing Teen Titans Go? And the whole schedule is just nothing but Teen Titans Go every day throughout whole April Fool's Day. Like, who wants to watch Teen Titans Go? A slop show of a show. It's nothing but a slop. Then we have a Nickelodeon is forgotten cartoon called Robot and Monster. Then of course we have Bruno, if you recognize this cartoon.
What is it?
It's Star vs. Forces of Evil.
Oh yeah, Star was the Force of Evil, but it was in 2015.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cartoon shows.
And I have to say, fun fact, this cartoon aired and was on TV in the same time as the first FNAF game. Because we all know that the first FNAF game was released in 2015, which is the same date as Star vs. Forces of Evil. And
exactly.
Of course, we have Rebecca Sugar's show, Steven fucking Universe.
Fuck Steven Universe. No one likes that shit. Not even me.
And the moment I said
I have to agree with ER.
Like,
I have to agree
Steven
with ER.
Universe. Go fuck yourself.
I have to agree with ER. ER, if you're watching this video content, I like your opinions about fuck Steven Universe. Yeah, I do agree. Steven Universe is garbage.
If you, as a matter of fact, watching this video right fucking now, let us know in the comments down below if you have something in mind. Okay, we're just you know, as my friend says. And then
it's too like Steven Universe is for pussies. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. It's the whole Steven Universe show is all about LGBT.
I'm saying this. It's for pussies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not for straight people.
Next up, we have another Cartoon Network show that aired on Cartoon Network. That is like a parody of like one of those Power Rangers, because with the whole mech thing going on. But this show, it was actually controlled by 3 people. And one of them looks like a Peter Griffin wannabe like. Next up, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012. And let me be brutally honest with you all. I hate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012. You know why? Because I hate it. Not only that, but here's a few reasons. Reason number one. It has that teenage quirk in it. Like how Donatello has a crush on April O'Neil, and he gets jealous when Casey Jones gets all the attention from April O'Neil. Even though she's a teenager. And yet, reason number two. The whole thing, because at the final season of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012, there was a black hole that swallowed the whole Earth, and then, you know what Shredder did in that show, in that episode? He killed Master Splinter as a revenge, as he dies with the whole world in it, and leaving Turtles to go out of space with a robot professor named Droid. And that starts another saga of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but in out of space. And reason number three.
Professor.
Yes.
It's called Professor.
Yes. And reason number three is that it's so serious. Like, Michelangelo is nothing but a goofball, Raphael has anger issue, Donatello is just a nerd, and Leonardo is just a geek, because in the older episodes he was watching that parody, the show of a cartoon that is literally ripping off Star Trek. So they literally turn him into a geek every time when that show is on. I need a breather.
I never understand the Teenage Ninja Turtles. They have like a weird ass ship, same as Loud House.
Yeah.
It's like combination of incest, but
Yeah.
it's more like a furry. Sorry guys if you hear this, but I'm playing Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah.
I'm talking still.
Next thing, we have a sequel to the Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's called Legend of Korra.
The Legend of Korra. I hate this shit. I fucking hate Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender was way better than Legend of
and
Korra.
my friend Bruno over here has a reason why, and that is that both Korra turns out that she is lesbian. I'll shit you not.
Yeah, they have to force this shit. They have to force this shit, like
Yeah.
seriously.
And then up next is none other than Cartoon Network's #1 show, Adventure Time.
Adventure Time was the best in season 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
They had like the best.
Until they ruined it at the final episode.
We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about what they ruined it.
Next up, we have Young Justice. And then afterwards, we have Sonic Boom, which is considered as the worst Sonic adaptation of media ever. Why? Because they turned Sonic into a narcissistic leader. They turned Knuckles into a dumbass. Like a scene such as, "Hey guys, what's going on? Who is the beefcake?" And also 2 other scenes, such as this meme one, that him goes like, "Meme! Approved!" And also another one. You know, in one episode, Sonic goes like, "Well, how are we gonna feed a baby? Well, how about we put a chili dog in the blender?" Okay, and then Knuckles just picks up the baby and goes like, okay, you're the boss. Not the baby, the chili dog. And also another scene from this show is that Knuckles goes like, well, if you wanna be the leader, then you gotta beat up the bigger one. And then Tails says, Knuckles, that's prison. And also up next is Wander Over Yonder, one of the hidden gems of that ever aired on Disney XD. You know why? Because the whole intro itself is quite catchy. Just big ol' yippee-da-ba-dee-dee, wonder over yonder, yippee-da-ba-dee-dee, wonder over yonder, wonder, yippee-da-ba-dee-dee, wonder over yonder, yippee-da-ba-dee-dee, wonder over yonder, wonder. Like, the whole intro is just catchy. It makes you all happy and cheerful and joy.
That song kind of reminds me of Yadari. Like Yadari type of shit. Like Yandender.
Yeah, but the whole cartoon of a show is called Wander Over Yonder. Hell, there's even a complete series in Hungarian, which that's a plus. Next up, we have Angry Birds, but the movie, you know, the animated movie, like Angry Birds 2, Angry Birds, the movie 1 and 2. And up next, we have a adult movie himself called The Sausage Party. And take a wild guess what it's all about. Like the reason why Sausage Party is called an adult film, because it's very appropriate. Like, it's all about these hot dogs people, guys, wants to be inserted themselves between the lady buns, so they can play it as a hot dog. Next up, we have Charlie Brown, the movie, aka the Peanuts, the movie. Next we have Kevin and Bob movie, you know, as a show, but with minions. Up next is Megamind. This movie alone is filled with memes such as, "You're right, I'm always gonna be the bad guy." And also that one meme image that with the Megamind face with the title text saying "No bitches, no bitches."
That becomes the meme.
Yeah. Up next we have Hotel Transylvania, and this movie alone also give us the memes such as Dracula pointing with the gay flag emoji. Sees him, he's a faggot.
Oh my god, he's a vampire. Oh my god.
And then we also
he's from Romania. Oh my god.
We also
I know that cartoon.
We also have that one meme video on YouTube from Hotel Transylvania that goes like, "Sorry, Dracula, I was late. I was just doing stuff. It's okay. I am the stuff." Mimi, no. Aha, Jonathan, you're begging my daughter. You're begging my daughter.
You're begging my daughter. That's like Lucifer. Oh, you're banging my daughter to Alistair.
Yeah. You know, funny thing is that I also watched another video that goes like, "Sorry, I was doing stuff. It's okay, I was doing stuff." And then, "No, what are you doing?" "Aha, I was begging my daughter." And then the whole banjo solo starts in. Dun, 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 dun. Then up next is whatever this is, the movie. And of course, up next is Despicable Me, the first ever movie featuring
I know this
minions.
cartoon. This cartoon is amazing, by the way. Despicable Me.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that it was made in 2010.
I mean, this movie alone give us that one scene. Minions! Tonight, we're gonna steal the moon! The moon! And also, this movie alone also give us some iconic memes. Like example, First, I shrink the moon. Second, I take the moon. Then I shit on the toilet. Wait, I shit on a toilet. And the last thing we have is Gnomeo and Juliet. A movie
I
about
never
the
watched that
garden.
cartoon.
This movie alone is nothing but, a garden gnomes movie. Just like they have same gimmicks as Toy Story. Whenever they see a human, they froze in place as a statues. Because they don't want to be seen as living beings.
Good have triumphed.
And also, Gnomeo and Juliet, as the title suggests, they're literally doing the same romance like Romeo and Juliet. But it's actually
Romeo
pronounced
and
as
Juliet.
Gnomeo and Juliet because gnome puns. So I'm gonna continue and finish up off this tier list. And now, the last one. There you go. Tier list is complete. Now let's start ranking them. So, what do we say about the Amazing World of Gumball?
I think Amazing World of Gumball is by far one of my favorite cartoons. I'm not gonna lie, they have some very British historical attributes of a school because the world Amazing World of Gumball is made in UK sides.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Amazing World of Gumball is quite entertaining and funny because some of these scenes are quite bizarre and ridiculous. Like that one scene when Richard Watterson becomes so muscular, goes like, "Don't worry, I'll save it," and just jumps into a fountain, and then he starts going all full on macho, like, "Oh yeah, do I look sexy over here?"
I just
Like he start posing. Next up, we have Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. I say that this show was meh, I guess, because I shit you not, in this show, some of the episodes that feature Shaggy in, I mean, hell, there's even a video compilation of Shaggy being a chick magnet, like getting all the chicks he comes across.
because he's a hippie.
Yeah.
No offense.
Even though this Shaggy sounds like this, like Soy and Scoop, can you bitches leave me the fuck alone, man? Like, that's not the guy you want to be with, who sounds like that with a screechy voice. Up next is Rick and fucking Morty, the Adult Swim king of adult animation.
Rick and Morty is by far my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I'm gonna put it beside the Amazing World of Gumball because it's not that bad. But the reason I put it in like low tier is because of the fan base of Rick and Morty. Up next is The Loud House. Yeah,
Oh my, that cartoon is full of incest.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in yeah, no. Because every time in some of the episodes, every time when Clyde, Lincoln Loud, his best friend, comes over to in the home just to help Lincoln out, he always gets that loving-dovey feeling about Lori, the oldest sister in the family. Like he has such a crush on Lincoln Loud, his older sister. Like, dude, do you not know the law of this? You do know that you're underage.
That's your sister.
Yeah, Yeah, that whole thing is illegal, as I said. Next we have Bob's Burger, and I'm gonna put it. It was meh, I guess, because the whole show is about Bob Burcham running a burger restaurant as a burger barbecue.
Burger King.
And here's some few fun facts. Number one, did you know that before the show was aired, there was like some sort of pilot sketch, but instead of burgers, it's supposed to be called Bob is burgers. But instead of burgers, it's gonna be Bob Bertram selling meat from the humans like cannibals. But that whole idea was scratched because it was too dark and grim. So they switched from cannibals to burgers. Up next we have Uncle Grandpa, another show that aired on Cartoon Network. And I'll shit you not, every intro and every time Uncle Grandpa, his catchphrase is him saying, "Good morning."
Fuck that show. That show's garbage.
And yet, for some reason, there's also a scene / cameo of Uncle Grandpa getting all the Emmy rewards because he can. And for some reason, some people consider Uncle Grandpa as so
is
sort of
by far the worst of the worst. He can literally, he's like Herbert, but the cartoony version of Herbert.
Oh yeah, and fun fact for all of you out there, and that is, did you know that there was a crossover movie with Steven Universe and Uncle Grandpa meeting to each other in a same crossover movie? Or is it the episode? Yeah, that's true. That actually happened. Uncle Grandpa did in fact met Steven Universe. Next we have
I hated it.
Next we have a Boomerang is cartoon show, Bonicula. I tried to pronounce that, but it's hard. I'm gonna put it. What was that? What's that? Never heard of it because it's just too mediocre to watch. But as for the regular show, yeah, I'm gonna put it in alongside with. I'm gonna put it in. It was meh, I guess, because every episode of regular show, it starts normal, but then everything just backfires on them, and the whole goes to goes to doom. Next up we have Nickelodeon's show Tough Puppy, that was created by the same creator of Very Odd Parents and Danny Phantom, Butch Hartman. And I gotta say, all honesty, this show has some few funny moments in it. But
what?
You know that one episode when a Tough Puppy for the first time hears an enemy called Chameleon, and then he goes full on paranoid and goes like, what if you are Chameleon, and just beat the shit out of everyone with someone else. And also, fun fact, did you know that the Tough Puppy was voiced by the same actor from iCarly? The same guy who
is it?
Yes, the same guy who also played a major role as Crazy Steve in Drake and Josh, which is another show that aired on Nickelodeon. And I have you know, the guy who played a role as Spencer in iCarly also played a big role in Drake and Josh as Crazy Steve. They're always constantly yelling when he goes insane. Then I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna put it here.
Spencer by far is one of my favorites. He's always been a funny guy who's
Yeah,
always like,
exactly, because in one episode he brings an ostrich and he goes like, this one right here is my ostrich.
So he voiced that.
Yeah, he voiced Tough Puppy in this in this show of.
Amazing.
And I'm gonna put this show straight up bat. This show, this Looney Tunes show that aired on Cartoon Network is cringe. No questions asked. Next thing we have Danvers the series. I have nothing to say about this because I have zero information about it. Now we have My Little Pony, you know, the one from the 2010s. Not
Little Pony sucks. That show sucks. That's for
Yeah,
it's like,
this
did
show
you know that so
alone
many
brought so many bronies into the pony community
So
of
many-
fandom.
so many furries, so many fucking furries.
Yes, and this
No
show
offense, I don't
alone
have
is the
anything.
reason why we have these losers, as they've been called as lol cows. And let me tell you, some of these people got so upset with these girly cartoon show that they will have the
Some of these
audacity
pussies.
to collect all the My Little Pony figurines and put them in the jar, the cum jar.
And they're like asking for sex. They ask for a little pony for sex. It's insane.
Yes, exactly. They rather fuck a pony, like they rather fuck their favorite pony than the actual person. Because into their defense, I think that Fluttershy is the best pony ever. No, I think the Rainbow Dash is the most hottest pony ever. Bro, just stop. Just stop. Stop embarrassing yourself. I'm gonna put it in cringe. Fuck you, bronies.
Yeah, fuck you, bronies. I hate you so much.
Now, up next is the Ultimate Spider-Man. And I gotta say, it was fantastic. And for all of you, shut the hell up. I'm not a Spider-Man fan. I just admire this show.
I mean, cartoon Spider-Man is way better than watching a fucking Steven Universe in general. Fuck Steven Universe. It's a bullshit
Yeah.
show.
As for Panty and Stocking, yeah, I'm gonna put it in yeah, no. Because it is just a show with adult humor in it, 100%.
The forces of good need 10 kills more for victory.
Indeed.
Then we have whatever this show is. I'm gonna put it here because I have zero information. Then we have this, and I gotta say, it was not that bad. It was great. As for this, I'm not quite sure about this. And now we reach a show that is called Harley Quinn. And I shit you not, when I was browsing down to the YouTube shorts, right, I came across some of the clips from this show. Like example, I saw a YouTube short of that one scene when Harley Quinn picks up a gun and shoots at the burglar, and then he goes like, "Oh my God, I think I have cancer. Oh my God, I'm very sorry for you." What do you mean? Wait, does
What do
this
you mean,
gun
cancer?
does this gun creates cancer whenever I shoot at someone? Who the fuck has designed this gun? He literally picked up a gun that gives people cancer.
Gun that gives people cancer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And also another scene that is like good to me, and that is when the Joker finds out who Batman truly is, and he goes like, What bloody hell? As Scarecrow says in the British accent with bloody hell. And then Joker goes like, so you mean to tell me that Batman the whole time was nothing but a Richard playboy bitch over here, Bruce Wayne? And then at the end he said, I'm too mad to even torture him. And then he starts saying, where's my fucking electric car, Bruce?
Where's my electric truck, Bruce?
Yes, where's my electric car, Bruce?
Must destroy the enemy.
I'm gonna put it in, yeah, no. I mean, it is a great adult show about, you know, DC villains and such as Poison Ivy, King Shark and such. This goes straight to cringe. Same as Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, true. That
because,
sucks.
Yeah, I mean, there's also a scene in one of the episodes when Robin goes full on twerk mode and just twerks his ass off. Like my brother in Christ, that's cringe. And I shit you not, the villain who addresses the Teen Titans Go as a whole show, he's right, because all he said about Teen Titans Go is garbage over here, garbage over there, garbage everywhere.
Garbage over there.
Shut up, phone, not now. And I gotta say, I'm gonna put Robot Monster as fantastic, because I did watch some of the episode that was aired on Nickelodeon as a Saturday morning cartoon. And same thing can be said about Star Wars Forces of Evil, because I did watch this show when it was airing on Disney XD. And
Star
the reason I put
Force
it
of
in
Evil
the
is one of my
top tier
favorites.
because I like the villains. They're just
Yeah,
magnificent.
for example, Star Wars: The Force of Evil has the great animation. It has like the relationship type of Marco and Star. At the end, they become the couple, and it's adorable thing, and I really love it. It was the best thing that ever comes to this show. Like seriously, best thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna create a very special tier list. There you go. And this tier list is just for you only. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the brand new tier list called Woke Shit. Because Steven
Alright,
Universe...
all liberal shit that we dislike.
Yeah.
Steven Universe had to be the first one.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Adventure Time, but you go to the woke shit because you turn Marceline and Princess Bubblegum as lesbians. But
yeah, that's stupid.
Because
like,
I'm gonna let.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about that.
Adventure
Adventure Time
this
is
hook,
good.
Adventure Time, because I still love one character in Adventure Time. Number one, Ice King, because it was voiced by Tom Kenny, the same voice actor who voiced SpongeBob. And number two, Lemongrab. You know why? This cartoon is so woke. Unacceptable condition. Unacceptable condition. And
Indeed.
as for Guardian Titan, I'm gonna say it was meh, I guess. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. It was cringe. Cringe. Legend of Korra? At first, from the start, it was great. But then they have to make Korra as lesbian. Fuck this shit. Get out of here. Get on my site.
Fuck this shit. Get out of here. Get on my site.
Young Justice? Yeah, sorry, never heard of it. I mean, I did saw some clip, but I have never watched it on TV. Sonic Boom? Okay, let me be honest with you all. I did in fact watch all the episodes of Sonic Boom on a website which is, let me see, which is this one right here. But unfortunately, this whole website is in Serbian. Sorry, everyone. But I gotta say, it was not that bad. And now,
Yeah, it was not that bad.
and now we are here at Wonder Over Yonder, and it's fantastic. It was blast cartoon. Too bad Wonder Over Yonder ended on season 3. Now
Well, I don't prefer to say that Adventure Time was that vogue in the beginning. It was more good and it was more amazing in the beginning, but then it become just because of Rebecca Sugar ruin everything, you
yeah.
know.
I mean, this tier list and the previous tier list that we did it before, they can all change, because we can still change this whole tier list if we change our minds. That is.
Well, I changed my mind. Adventure Time was not that shit in the beginning, so I don't tolerate that that's vogue.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm the one who controls this tier list in this website.
Okay.
Angry Birds.
Your choice.
Angry Birds. It was no, because the movies are all right, and even the second one, but still not my cup of tea. Sausage Party? I'm gonna put you in the bottom because it's too appropriate. Not only that, but there's also a scene that reference World War II with Adolf Hitler.
You know what else cartoon reference World War II and Adolf Hitler? Animaniacs.
Of course. Because... wait, are you talking about the original Animaniacs or the reboot from Hulu? I'm gonna put it this. It was yeah. I never heard of it. I didn't watch the movie. I just saw the trailer and that's it. I mean, when I saw the Charlie Brown movie, I mean I saw it as a trailer, but I never had the chance to watch it. So I'm gonna put it in. I mean, this was like okay. Megamind meme, it's a meme masterpiece. Same can be said about Transylvania franchise, especially in the other movies when the mummy goes like doing his dance ritual, but in the meme version he goes like hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper, hamburger cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper. Despicable Me, also a meme masterpiece. Yeah, never heard of it. Romeo and Juliet, it was meh, I guess, when you first time watch it. But the more you watch, it will just become very repetitive and old. So, yeah. Yeah, I think this wraps up. So, in conclusion, everyone, this is our tier list right here. We have the Ultimate Spider-Man, Robot and Monster, Star vs. Forces of Evil. We also have Wonder Over Yonder, Megamind. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Is this supposed to be like a cover-up for the Megamind to the movie Doomsday? Yeah, sorry, I'm not changing that. Because this whole franchise is still memed itself. Then we have Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania, and Despicable Me. In a not bad, we have Amazing World of Gumball, Rick and Morty, Dan vs. Series, Heroes 108, and Sonic Boom. Then we have it was meh, I guess. We have Bob's Burger, Regular Show, Tough Puppy, Guardian Titans, Gnome and Juliet, and Scooby-Doo the Mystery Inc. And in the tier list called Yeah No, we have Loud House, Uncle Grandpa, Penny and Stockings, Harley Quinn, Angry Birds, the animated movie, and the Minions movie. And in the cringe section, we have Looney Tunes, the show, Looney Tunes show, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
My Little Pony sucks.
Then we have this cartoon that is also another girly show, but with the ladybug. Then we have Teen Titans Go, and finally we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012. And I hear you, I'll shit you not. In this adaptation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012, do you have any idea how Rat King looks like in that adaptation? Motherfucker looks like a fucking Grim Reaper ghoul. Like, Jesus Christ, what a nightmare fuel.
Indeed.
Like, if you don't believe me, well, how about we go to the behind the voice actor.com right there. Let's see. TMNT. I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. We're gonna go to the franchise, and I'm gonna show you the difference, because I would prefer the classic version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, such as the Shredder, Splinter, April O'Neil, and many other characters from the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But in this show, in this particular show, I'm gonna show you how Rat King looks like in this show. This is the Rat King in the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Motherfucker looks like a Grim Reaper ghoul. Like bloody hell. Like
Motherfucker look like Green Nipple Rule. No, whatever.
Yeah, Grim Reaper the ghoul. Like, take a look at this shit. And you tell me this is not approved. Like, that's the face of a Rat King in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012. And tell me I'm not wrong.
You're right.
Motherfucker looks like Grim Reaper ghoul. And that's not 100% nightmare fuel, because it is. And to top it all off, they made Bebop as a sort of like going like, yo, what up, man? Are we gonna go full on DJ mode? Like full on black African American stereotype. And also, they made Rocksteady to have that Russian accent. We need to take down these turtles like we did in Soviet Russia. Even though in this show, in this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles adaptation, they made Rocksteady to be like that human general instead of some random thug in the classic one from the 1987. And yes, they fucking did give him the accent of a Russian man.
Why did they give him an accent of a Russian man? Imagine like giving American general a Russian accent. Like,
yeah, it's
what
like
the fuck?
yeah, it's like imagine this. Instead of Rocksteady, right? Okay, you get me? Okay, instead of Rocksteady,
Yeah.
we put, I don't know, fucking Joseph Stalin, like fucking Joseph Stalin of a leader of fucking USSR, and go like, oh yes, my favorite enemies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the enemies of the Soviet Union. And to be fair, we're just doing this as a joke.
Yeah,
We don't
we are
want to
doing this
offend
as a
anyone.
joke.
We just want to make this as a joke so we can prove our point that this show doesn't deserve such a big fan base. And yes, this character, I'll shit you not. Let me show you the difference between. So we have a Lord Drag from 1987 TV show, and then we have this adaptation of Lord Drag from 2012. Do you now see the difference? Because in the original, he was depicted as a like some sort of evil, mystical sorcerer, while in here he's just a mutation bug. That's it.
Good.
And also, don't get me started on other characters in this show. Yes, and as I mentioned before, they made Leonardo to be such a geek as he watches this show that is literally a rip-off of Star Trek as a parody.
Star Trek.
And also, same goes can be said about this one. When, Donatello watches his favorite show that is literally a rip-off of Power Rangers. And of course, same thing can be said about Raphael whenever he watches this show that is literally a rip-off of He-Man.
What if they made a rip-off of G-Man?
You know what you just did?
What?
Because the moment you said that, I'm pretty sure you just awoke so many people out there that will go like, wait, did he just mention G-Man? Oh my god, that's the guy from Skibidi Toilet. Just shut the fuck up, get on my fucking channel. I'm not appreciating brain rot people in my fucking channel. Get the fuck out of here. There's the door, fucking
Get the
leave.
fuck out of here, brain rot motherfuckers.
Because I'll shit you not that one time, let me tell you, all of you guys, this. So when I was in VR chat, right, I was being and my normal self, I was just minding my own business in a VR chat avatar of a male 07 from Half-Life, right? And then that one dumbass motherfucker of a retard goes like, hey, aren't you that guy from Skibidi Toilet? So I was immediately ruining my day.
Skibidi Toilet?
And then I told him, how about you go fuck yourself? Because he ruined my day when he mentioned fucking Skibidi fucking Toilet. I'm sick of this shit.
Same. I remember the civilians used to be treated in Half-Life as some.
I am so fucking tired and sick of hearing that particular brain rot alone. Because it's both stupid and that stuff of brain rot of content is brainwashing children to keep watching it. And it's fucking sickening. I'm sick and tired. I'm done with this shit. Anyway, continue on. And fun fact about this show. Did you know that this guy also played a major role as Freddy Krueger?
Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
That name is German.
Yes.
That name is German.
This actor right here played a massive role as Freddy Krueger, and he voiced this character right here. This one and this one. So that's a fun fact right there. And yeah, there's so many characters that we can just just commentate on. Like, for example, let's see. I mean, there's other characters in here. Like, example, these three characters. These guys appeared in the later episodes when they meet. What's the woman is called? Let's see if I can find it. Like, oh yeah, her name was Renette, a woman who travels through time and space of history events like medieval ages and such. And this is the villain in that whole saga, Seventh Raymond. And Yeah, and his whole point is that he wants to get his hands on the time staff so he can control time and space on his own for evil. Then we have then we reach these characters, which is which is the saga of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, the saga when whatever this is, when these alien dinosaurs like start invading planet Earth to conquer. And these guys are the reason why planet Earth in this show was swallowed by black hole, leaving nothing, leaving the Turtles, April O'Neil, and Casey Jones only people alive from planet Earth. And of course, in that whole saga, we got this character who's supposed to be like a character who's supposed to have appeared in the classic run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987, but he was scrapped away. So yeah, and of course they're gonna bring back the 87 Krang from the 1987. You know why? Because of the crossover episode. When both Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2012 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1987 meet each other for the first time. So yeah.
Teenager Ninja Turtles. I remember watching this as a child.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I'm laughing at this face. Like, look at this fucking face of this character. Oh my god, are those titties? Oh, nice meme, nice meme. Ooh. Motherfucker was like, oh. That's POV, you see titties for the first time. Oh! Oh!
Oh, titties.
Like, look at this fucking face and you tell me this is not ridiculous to see. Like, we go, oh!
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
POV, you see gold for the first time. Oh! And of course they're gonna bring back the 80s 87 Rocksteady and Bebop. But unfortunately, these two did not make it to go with Shredder in the 2012 universe. Because they didn't make it. Because they're two idiots. Just like in the classic one. But at least the Shredder made it through it to meet the other version of himself. So yeah, that's all the things I can say about this show particularly. And I gotta say, this is the whole reason why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 is on the list of cringe. Because the whole show is just cringe. Because in the whole saga when turtles travel through time and space, Raphael gets his own love interest, which is Mona Lisa. You know, but in this show, it's a lizard, not a frog
Lizard.
thing. Because in the original one, she was more of a frog type, as you can tell. This image alone, it looks like Mona Lisa is more of like a frog, combination of frog and turtle at the same time. But in the 2012 version, he looks like a straight up lizard. And that's saying something. And also, don't get me started on Karai either. Because in the 2012 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, at first, it started the whole connection thing. How Karai is supposed to be like Master Splinter is lost daughter or something. But then soon she was adopted by Shredder for evil. Not for good, but for evil. And then later, they did the most despicable thing they did to Karai. And that is her being hit by mutagen and turning her into a fucking snake.
That's the worst thing
just
ever.
like Lucifer Morningstar from Hazard Hotel. Good one.
Turning her into a snake.
And also, I want to also point another thing out. This version of Pizza Face in 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looks hideous, like total abomination. At least in the 1987 version, the Pizza Face looks more of like a human being. Like a pizza chef who gone mad because of the turtles always ordering pizzas non-stop. So yeah. And of course they're gonna bring new enemies in here. Like example, spider bites, because in the episode before he became a mutant of a spider, he was nothing but a regular guy, like one of those people who owns your loan that you need to pay their debt for it. And also, I also want to point this out. This character, Kirby O'Neill, aka April O'Neil's father, this poor innocent guy gets the taste of mutagen and becomes Wignut. I mean, come on, give this man a break. He's nothing but an innocent man who's nothing but a single father to April O'Neil. And yet you have to do him dirty by turning him into a Wignut with a mutagen. Like, what is wrong with you, Nickelodeon? Why do you have to ruin such a character who is just so innocent? But no, they're like, fuck it, taste the mutagen, old man. And of course, thanks to that, you ruined April O'Neil by traumatizing her. Great job, great fucking job. And also, I also point another thing out, and that is, in the 1987 version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this guy was in the 1987 version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the guy was nothing but a sort of random delivery boy, going like, hey y'all, did someone order this? But then he slips away, falls down into the chemical toxic waste of mutagen, and becomes the Mutagen Man. And I shit you not, this is how Mutagen Man looked like in the 1987. A brain with the mouth and teeth and eyes in a goddamn toxic waste of a jar. But in this show, they made him as a biggest fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as he goes like, "Oh my God, it's the real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! I'm your biggest fan." And then he gets so upset with turtles that he wants to be just like them. You know, live with them, hang out with them all the time. But his obsession is what led him to become the Murge Man. And it's just pathetic. And another thing I want to point out is that I want to say that they ruined Leatherhead for everyone. And for some reason they brought a new villain, which is called Tireclaw. Because if you look closely in here, you can see that this is the Leatherhead I want. A crocodile, an anthropomorphic crocodile who has that Australian accent. And I want that. Not
I
whatever
think we're
this is.
actually. I think we're actually done with here. I mean, we did a lot of tier lists, so
I know.
I do think-
I'm just trying to address everything about my opinion about these characters. And I know it's literally 1 hour and 50 minutes into the video because I'm trying to let everyone know that I despise this show. And I don't want no question asked. And also I want to say is that I prefer the classic Baxter Stockman from 1987. Not a black version of him, nor whatever this is, or that, but the classic one, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. And another thing I want to say is that why the fuck did you add more new characters? Like the fish face and the dog pound. Like, I don't want that. Like, why? All I want is just nothing but a different version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not this cringe slop over here. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. All of you can just go fuck yourselves. End quote. So, without further ado, this is Wolfman signing out with Bruno. We're done our tier list, and that's all we can say. So all of you can
that's all.
So make sure to subscribe, like, and down below if you want more of this content. And make sure to subscribe to me and my friend over here. Because as we know what they say, we all need our own spotlight. As always, this is Wolfman signing out and Bruno signing out. And as always, all of you can just go fuck yourselves. We are done and out. And
we're done.